Folks, we're calling people from a list that was given us by Nescentia. What is Nescentia? Nescentia is an alternative to going to a nursing home. What do you mean, Glendora? I mean the long-term management care of older people by an agency such as Nescentia is an alternative to going to a nursing home. Instead of going to a nursing home, you stay in your own home. We'll stay in Happy House too, because Nescentia runs an employment agency that hires people and pays people to take care of home care, to provide home care. You think we did that right? Did we say that intelligibly? You know what the story is, don't you, folks? The story is that over here, there's selfishness, egotism, and me first, and over here there's help others. And this thing over here doesn't really exist. It has no existence at all. It just doesn't exist. If you think it does exist, then you're thinking wrong. You don't think about anything bad. You don't give any of your life to this one over here, selfishness, egotism, me first. You don't give any of your time, and you don't give any of your energy to it. Instead, you take all that life and time and energy, and you put it in a bucket, and you take it over here, and then you pour it into loving others. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that feels good. Oh, that is success. And you do this for a long time, and pretty soon you find out that love is God. You've always wanted to know what God was. Ever since you could think, you wanted to know who God was. Now you know. God is love. Love is God. And since you know that love is God, and you know what love is, because you've known what that is ever since you've been in your mother's arms. Since you know that, you know what God is. You know what love is, and you know that love is God, so therefore, you know what God is. Reductio ad absurdum. Logic. Then you find out some other things. There isn't anything but God. God is the only power. God is the only creativity. If it isn't created by God, then it doesn't exist. And then you find out that God is good. God is everything and God is good. God is all there is. Then you find out that God is one. What does that mean? That means you and everybody else in the universe, all of us, we're one. We are one. We are one with God. All of us together. And then you find out where your happiness is. It's in all of us working together for the universe to make it grow and glow and go. Anything else? Yeah, a couple of things. God is good. There's only goodness. It's only goodness. Choose what you want to think about. You want to think about bad? You want to think about good? And then the last thing, of course, is to go vegan. What is vegan? Vegan means harmless. Live harmlessly, without blemish, without blame. Live with kindness. And so that brings us right around to the top of the circle. Kindness, when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others? And you treated Esther terribly, I think, yesterday. Well, in a way, yes, there was no need of that. It could have been done kindly. You didn't have to do it unkindly. Now, what about events? I'm keeping you up to date. We are going through organization here in the hard workbench. There is drawer 7. And so far in drawer 7, we have made a group of the first 10 folders. Bank, trusts, credit cards, so forth. Then we found out that there's another group of 10, 11 to 20. So we label the folders and we enumerate them. Today, folks, we're going to try to do 21 to 30. And down the line, it will be drawer 8, organize that. Drawer 9, which is more folders, probably another 30. And drawer 10, oh, you know what we have to do? We have to get out the pictures of Leo. Don't we? That would be a folder called the SS Glendora. And that is going to take some extricating, and how? So we have to hire a new person. You want a job? It's 11 hours. It's Sunday from 2 to 6. And Monday from 9 to 2 or something like that. And what is it? Light housekeeping, light cooking, light personal care, telephoning, Google, and the computer. Do you know where Glendora can find some dolly wheels that will move a car? I sat one day up on the front porch, and there was a car on that front porch that had been abandoned by the people who had moved out from the apartment next to that car. And they had no intention of paying for it or anything, or picking it up or taking care of it. So this vehicle drove up, and there's one man, and he gets out a wheel dolly, and he puts it on this wheel, and one on this one, and one on this one, and one on this one. And he hooks up the wheel dolly frame to his truck, and he drives away with it, with a car. He just drives away with it. Anybody could do that to your car. Huh. Okay, what else are we working on? Finances are very good. Hello? The trust is acting funny. They caused us to be charged $19 interest last month. We want to call them up today and tell them not to do that again this month. The trust shut down the portal and changed things around, and now our computer cannot talk to the portal. Well, those are some of the things going on. When all is said and done, Glendora, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. Well, what did she do? Well, she kept saying this was wrong, and this is so-and-so, and I says, okay, I'll change it and do it your way. And then the argument still continued until they mounted to an annoyance, and I said, I'm tired of arguing with you. Go home. Helping others, you enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. We got rid of the ego. Selfishness is not allowed. We want you to have it. Peace that passes understanding. Helping others, you'll enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. The open mic at the library, the librarian Tracy Clegg asked Glendora, wouldn't you like to come back and do your open mic again and your jokes? But we can do it by Zoom. You won't have to leave the Happy House 3. Right, because Glennie is a shut-in. Yes. Oh, that's great. Thank you.